Do you dislike what you see in the mirror? Do you want to know how to love your body? Then this video is the one for you. Hey, hello everyone, Emily Jones Smith here. I am a limitless life coach for people in their 20s, also the founder of Live Without Limits Official. If you love anything to do with self-development, self-love, self-respect, self-confidence, self-improvement, anything, if you want to better your life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out. This video is all about how to love your bodies in your 20s. So I thought, why not get the best self-love coach I know on this video to give some of her best tips and tricks. So in this video, you will not only be hearing from me, but also my dear friend, Rosie, the self-love coach. You are in for a treat. Love your body on the way to where you're going. For me, I was always saying and thinking in my head, I will love my body when I lose that extra stone. I will love my body when I tone up. I will love my body when ... But the real growth and the real change happened when I learnt and I understood that it is okay to love your body now on the way to where you are going. You can love your body now and still want to better yourself. For me, it was about the journey because I do want to improve my body a bit more. I do want to gain a bit more strength. I do want a bit more health. I do want a bit more energy in my life. But it's okay to love where I am now and still move forward and better myself.
Stop talking smack about your body. The important thing here is removing the negative self-talk. Let me explain what I mean. So I used to really hate my stomach, and I would look in the mirror and go, my stomach is disgusting, I hate it, it's so ugly. When I looked at the negative way I was speaking to myself and about my body, the idea of replacing it with something positive like, I love my belly or my belly is beautiful felt so unnatural to me that I just couldn't believe it. So instead, I started to replace it with a neutral statement. So I used the statement of, that's just what a human belly looks like. That felt believable to me. And what it did is it made me shift from that negative to that neutral. And the important thing here is I was removing the damage that I was doing by speaking negatively about my body. So whether you replace it with something positive or neutral, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're both valid and they're both as important as one another. Neither one is preferable. If one day you're able to say positive things about your body, then great. If one day you're only able to say neutral things about your body, that's still great. It's still equally as valid. The key here is removing the negative things that you say about your body, because these are what are damaging.
Appreciate the way the body changes. I don't know about you, but I've looked back through photos when I'm feeling down, which is, sometimes a good thing, majority of the time not a great thing. Sometimes when I look through my old photos, I think, oh my gosh, look at my body there. Literally, I was watching a video of me dancing when I was like 9 years old, and I have like the best stomach ever. But I was 9 years old. Obviously, I'm not going to have that stomach now. We grow. We are human beings. We are meant to grow. We need to appreciate the fact that our body does grow, especially women. We grow so we can conceive children if we want to. How incredible is that? So when looking back at your photos, realize you're not going to look like the way you did when you were in your teens. And that's okay, because your body is growing and changing, and that's beautiful. It's nature, it's meant to do that, and be grateful that it can do that, because for some people it can't.
Make your wardrobe work for you. So this tip is all about clearing out the old and bringing in the new, so that your wardrobe becomes a place that brings joy rather than fills you with dread. So the first part of this tip is clear out anything in your wardrobe that doesn't fit you, that doesn't make you feel good, that you simply don't like, that isn't comfortable. So often we can open our wardrobes and go, I don't like any of this, or we try on those pair of jeans that don't fit anymore and it makes us feel uncomfortable and miserable and just brings up so much negative energy for us. Instead, if you can cultivate a wardrobe that works for you rather than against you, you're setting yourself up to succeed when it comes to what you're wearing. And remember, It's your clothes' job to fit you. It is not your job to fit in your clothes. If something doesn't fit you, it's not a failure. It doesn't mean anything negative. It simply means that item of clothing has served its job and now it's time to move on.
How have you learned to love your body in your 20s? Please let us know in the comments, because Rosie and I may not have said it in this video. It's okay to have bad body image days. When I used to look in the mirror and when I didn't understand bad body image, like you can physically wake up one day and think you look like God's best gift to the world, and then on other days you can wake up and think you look like Satan's present or something like that. This morning I woke up and I thought, not a good image today, not a good body image today. And that's okay. Some days you have bad body image days and some days you have good body image days. But the reason that it really helped me to understand that you can have both is that I now don't let that bad body image day ruin the rest of my day. Like I would used to look in the mirror, think I look disgusting, think I look gross, and then it would just be a knock-on effect of bad events in my day, or feeling crappy in my day, or feeling disgusting during my day. But now I look at myself, and if I have a bad body image day, I think, oh, that's okay. And I get on with my day and I don't let it ruin it.
Understand that flaws do not exist. So this tip is so important when it comes to body acceptance and embracing your body. We are fed so much by the media, by newspapers, films, music, the beauty industry, that there are flaws, that there are things that are inherently wrong with us. Whether it's our weight, cellulite, stretch marks, acne, all kinds of different things, we're made to believe these are flaws. And with good intention, people go around saying, embrace your flaws, don't worry about it. But actually, what I want to tell you is those flaws do not exist. There is nothing wrong with those parts of your body. So I don't want you to embrace your flaws. I want you to make that change in your mindset from, okay, there's nothing wrong with me. This is a normal and natural part of my body. Whether it's stretch marks, for example. Stretch marks occur when the skin changes, when the body changes in size, shape, any of those things. And it's actually a sign that your body is healing. How can you switch that mindset and go, okay, well, that's a positive thing. It means my body is capable of healing. But it's also a totally natural process. And part of this is understanding the intention behind flaws. So flaws really are money makers. Let's go back to the example of stretch marks. What do you know that's on the market to supposedly get rid of your stretch marks or reduce the appearance? I guarantee you can think of an expensive product that's out there that is supposedly going to cure this problem, this flaw that you have. Realistically, flaws have been created so that there can be money made from them. At one point in history, stretch marks were just a part of the normal body. Then the media, the beauty culture, all of these things started to push the idea that, okay, actually, stretch marks are bad, stretch marks are ugly. Then maybe you saw pictures of celebrities being slammed for their stretch marks in a magazine. Next thing you know, on the next page in that magazine, there's a miracle cream for removing stretch marks. So what happens is we're made to think we should be insecure about something. That idea is severely pushed to make us believe that it's ugly and there's something wrong with us if we have this. And then we're fed a very expensive solution to that problem. When you can understand these two things, the intention behind flaws and the idea that actually they're just normal parts of our body, you can overcome this idea that there's something that holds you back, that there's something to be hidden or something that's unattractive. You can remove the idea that flaws exist. So what I suggest you do is really take some time to think about the intention behind so-called flaws and the solutions that exist for them. And also take some time to think about, okay, what are the flaws that I perceive in myself? Maybe it's stretch marks, maybe it's cellulite. And then go online, have a Google and work out actually, what are these? Okay, so cellulite is purely the shape of fat cells under the skin. Men and women have different shaped fat cells. That's why mainly women experience cellulite. It's to do with the different shaped fat cells. How can something at a cellular level be wrong, be a flaw, be something that's ugly or unattractive? It's simply part of human nature. So if you can research your flaws and really change the way that you perceive them and the perspective that you have on them, you can reduce the power that they have over you and the way you feel about your body.
Don't judge others. I think as girls, I don't know about boys because I'm not a boy, we are brought up in a world of gossip with your friends, in magazines, on social media, everything like that. And it's so easy to start judging people, judging other people, not yourself, judging other people, seeing people and thinking, oh, and I don't do this anymore, but I will put my hands up and say I used to judge people when I was at secondary school, because that's all I ever knew. And I've come to realize the less you judge other people, the less you judge yourself. The more you accept other people for who they are, how they look, what they wear, what they do, and love them with all of that, the more you can accept who you are, the more you can accept your body, the more you can love yourself and your body. And that's truth. That's the truth. Don't judge others. I know we talk about not judging ourselves, but don't judge others. Thank you so much for watching. This video has been an absolute pleasure to make with my dear friend Rosie. Please go follow her on Instagram. Rosie is an incredible self-love coach and is constantly providing incredible free value on her social media site. So please go look at them. Please go message her. Please go send love her way. Also, in this video, no way near has she given you as much as she could have. I kind of told her that she could only give her 3 points because I didn't want to make the video too long. So if you want more advice on how to love your body, if you want just more advice on how to love yourself, go message her. Please, you will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, put a comment in the comments, and I will love you and leave you and see you very shortly. If no one has told you today, I appreciate you.